Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Dr. Letitia, and we are back for another episode of my web show, Coffee and Conversations. I am so excited about the guest I have for you today. You guys know I stalk people on social media. She is a woman that I stalked on social media because I really wanted to be able to elevate her brand, talk about what she's doing. And I know she is a guest that you will enjoy as much as I did when I interacted with her. So let me tell you all about her. Owner and Chief Creative Officer of Mérite, which translates to I Deserve, a luxury sleepwear collection designed and manufactured in her hometown of New York City. Tamara is a 20-year fashion industry vet who in 2020 decided to fill a niche for high quality, domestically made, self-centric femme sleepwear. Please join me in welcoming Tamara Thomas. Hi, Tamara. How are you?
I'm so excited to be here. Starting a brand is so hard, and building community, especially in today's time, is so difficult. So just like connecting with amazing women, amazing just people out here doing things it's like my life stream.
Listen, I am so excited to have you here. As I said to the guests, I literally saw you on a Facebook post and I was like, let me get my stalker on. My audience knows I stalk folks on social media because I think that it is so important for us to elevate what is happening. I had no idea that there was a Black owned luxury sleepwear brand. So when I came across you and I came across your brand, I had to have you on the show. So thank you so much for agreeing.
Oh, of course. I jumped to it. Um, you know, when I started this brand very recently. So I
Okay.
started this brand in 2020.
Okay.
And we launched last November.
Okay.
So this is a very new brand.
Yes.
But because I've been in the industry for so long, when I had 2020, just realizations, we're all kind of staying at home.
Yes.
You know, some of us were losing our minds. Other of us were like, let's try to get in touch with some things that I've been neglecting. And for
Yes.
me, because I'm a working woman, especially in a big city like New York, I realized that I was like, I'm losing a little bit of myself in the things that I like to do.
Yes.
Just kind of even relaxing at the end of the day and that sort of thing. I just kind of like, I stopped working, I took care of my family, my friends, I cooked, I cleaned, I went to sleep. Like there was
That
no
was it.
slow down. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start doing this every night. I'm going to start taking candlelit showers. I'm going to start playing music for myself, making tea, that sort of thing. And then I realized like I don't have any sleepwear. Like I have lingerie for my partner.
Yes.
I have t-shirts.
Yes. That's it.
Right. So I want to like buy some things for myself that's self-centric. So meaning like has to be comfortable, has to fit right. It's not all about the sexy, it's really about yourself. And
Yes.
then be able to afford it. So I'm looking all around, and also because I'm a production person, like
Okay.
fashion is my thing. When I look around, I look for quality, I look for fit, I look for what is it made of, where is it made. And I really couldn't find anything in a price point that made sense.
Okay.
And then I'm very big on supporting our own. So I'm
Yes.
always looking for Black owned first, and I just didn't see it. So there are big brands like my top competitor is La Perla, right?
Yes.
And they make amazing stuff. And it's made in China. It's designed in Europe, but it's made in
Yes.
China. The quality is great. But then when you really look at the seaming, it is kind of, it's different, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But then I'm also looking at the price point. I'm like, so you're charging me $500
Yes.
and you're still making it in China, and you're still
And it's still not perfect for
and it's
that
still
price point.
unlined, and it's still like made on a block and not made for bodies, because I fit everything on myself, and then I fit it on my customers, my models. So everything, like when I first go into production, everything gets fit on a person.
Okay.
And I make multiples in different sizes. So like I'm a size medium, but I know another size medium is shaped differently. So I'm fitting on that person as well.
Yes.
So all of that in mind, I just didn't see that out there at a price point that people could actually afford, or offering afterpay or offering free shipping, all of
Yes.
these like small things. So
Yes.
a friend of mine was just like, do it yourself. And I was just like, and she's like, you know how to make stuff you make it for a living.
Mm.
You know how to design stuff because you helped me, because this is a friend that I actually worked with
Oh,
at
wow.
and at Kate Spade. And
Mm.
she's like, you helped me make my designs better. This is literally what you do.
Hmm.
You could probably make this fairly easily. And she's like, so, and you also know how to produce it because that's what you do. And I was like, yeah, I kind of
I think I
do.
could do
And she's like,
it.
you know what? Give it a couple months, think about it, and then come back to me. And I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it small. I'm gonna
Hmm.
do all with friends. So
Hmm.
everyone that works with me is a friend or a colleague, or a colleague of a friend or a friend of a colleague. So
Hmm.
everyone I know, um, they're all, you know, either local or we have worked together and they're away. So, you know, like my photographer is a friend of a friend. My
Okay.
model is my best friend.
Wow.
My you know, I was my best friend also hooked me up with the person that I get my silk from. He also hooked me up with the factory, who is a minority owned and operated family factory. So these are Guyanese Americans that is a brother and sister that have a factory in New York that's $15 an hour, that has, you know, vacation time, that has health care, like this, you know, and I had to bring my prices up because of that. But I was like, I know what I'm paying for.
That's right. The quality. And you're elevating and giving positions to other people that look like you. And
Yeah,
that is priceless. You can't put a cost on the feeling you get from doing that.
absolutely. Like even my tech designer, who I don't know if people know, like when my patterns are made. So, I'll design something and I send it to her, and she's actually like making a block, making a pattern, we come and we fit it, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Um, and she is an Afro Latina that lives here in the Bronx with me,
Wow. Wow.
and she's older in the industry. So a lot of, especially with 2020, a lot of older folks that are more expensive, right? Because they
Yes.
have all the
That's
knowledge,
right. That's
push
right.
out of the industry. So
Yes.
the younger people who are lesser knowledge also can get paid less.
Correct.
So because I'm working with her and I'm big on connecting, I'm connecting her with other people, and she can use my, you know, brand as something she's done. And then she's now like hugely busy, um, which is great. And
Hmm.
also the factory that I'm working with, I hooked them up with Telfar, so they're doing some of their road wear. So
Yeah.
like it's it is a major, major, major like goal of mine, not only to build a business, but to build a community of people.
Yes. Yes. And you've done it. And you've done it. I'm so proud of you. It feels so good, just one black woman to another, just to hear what you're doing and to hear that it was birthed out of a time that was really painful for people. So many people lost their way. Being in the mental health industry, we are booming now, right? Which is great for business, but also saddens me because so many more people just really lost their way during that time. And for you to birth something like this that creates jobs for people in the community, that uses the wealth of resources and knowledge of other people that have been in the industry longer so they didn't get lost in the shuffle, and then to be able to offer an affordable luxury product so we can look and feel good in our skin. It's like you have hit the trifecta of all the things that people want to hit in business, Tamara.
I mean, that was the purpose, because
Yeah.
I remember, you know, following different entrepreneurs, and it's kind of like, if you wouldn't do this for free, then don't do it.
Don't do it.
So it's like I would have made what I made without the business,
Mhm.
because I needed to do it for myself, and I would have made it for my friends, and I would have made it for my family. And they are like my top supporters. My friends and family, they all own it, they all wear it. You know, they all give me their tips. We made it in such a way that you can wear it outside. Like I'm wearing the tank now,
Ah,
you know. I've worn it to dinner, I've worn it with friends. So I would have done it anyway.
yes.
And then also in this kind of building things for us, and I don't mean things for us just for black and brown people, but things
Yes.
for us that are workers, right? So we're not influencers, let's say, or we're
Mhm.
not celebrities. We're
Correct.
people that actually do the thing, but we don't usually get the shine.
Yes.
So I've worked for so many brands, and only when they say like, oh, this is my production person, will I ever get the shine. And I was fine with that,
Mhm.
but I was like, I think
Mhm.
I also need some of us
Yes.
to be
To be
up.
in the forefront.
because they don't know we exist.
That's right.
They don't know
That's
that
right.
behind, a lot of these brands, there is a black and brown
That's
person
right. That's
that
right.
do all the work. Because like I'm flying to Europe, I'm flying to China, I'm flying to South America to source things, to go to the factories. Like I'm doing all that stuff,
That's right.
but you
That's
would
right.
get missed. So it was a big deal for me because I'm definitely like not a person of camera pictures,
You
but it was a big deal for me for like to be pushed to be the face of my brand as well.
And tell me, where did you get the name? So J. Marie translates, as I said, to I deserve. What made you name your company what you named it?
Well, I deserve has been affirmation for me for many, many years.
I
I
love
come
that.
from a big West Indian family. So, it's all give, 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 give. And my mom is a huge giver. And it's kind of like, I was always like, I don't want to give so much that
Yes.
I lose me. So, an affirmation for me was, I deserve kindness. I deserve softness. I deserve grace. I deserve sweetness, and not because you know I'm pretty or smart. It's because I exist, so I
Yes.
deserve all of those
Yes.
things. And I always used to say to myself, you know when good things would happen, you deserve this.
I
This is
deserve
not
it.
something that you need to, oh, no, you deserve it. You got the award because you deserved it. You got
That's
the
right.
accolades because you deserved it. You got the
That's right.
compliment because you deserved it.
That's right.
So it's something that I always have to remind myself, because I'm always
Mm.
pushing to be selfless.
I love that because I think that for so many, Black and brown women, it's that feeling of owing, right? Like we'll do the work, right? And we'll get in the rooms, but then imposter syndrome can step in and you know what I mean? Or you'll feel like, you know what, do I really deserve to be here? Or if they find out this or that, like, that constant self-worth thing. So I love that your brand is named after us not doing that and recognizing that we occupy the spaces that we do and we're in the rooms we're in because we deserve to be there.
That is
That
everything.
that's huge.
That is everything. And then, it being French, it is sleepwear. It is
Yes.
silk. So we do want to bring some romance to it. But I also, one of my huge muses is Josephine Baker,
Yes.
and also Eartha Kitt. So they
Yes.
were very Francophile. So
Yes.
it just kind of merged together. And while I was designing, I was listening to a lot of their music. I was watching a lot of their films. So it just melded together.
Awesome. Awesome. Tell me how the brand is doing. You're a brand new baby brand just launched in November. How are things going for you?
It's actually going really well. It's going really well because I purposely did it so that I could grow small,
Mm,
and I want to grow intimate.
yes.
Every single customer that comes upon me is someone like yourself who I've touched in some way, and they
Yes.
come to me and they purchase. So I can write small little notes, in my boxes for them,
Oh, yes.
all that kind
Oh,
of thing, and I can check in on them and I can see how they're doing. So I wanted to start this way because, again, it's not about building an enterprise for
yes.
me. I
Yes.
want people to feel good in what they're buying. I just fit two more garments, and I'm talking to my seamstress, and she's like, so, like, what is the feeling here? And I was like, I want them to feel real luxurious. I want them to feel covered, because some of the things I've heard from my customers are a little sexy. So be a
Mhm.
little covered, but
Mhm.
also give them just a little, décolletage, a little something.
Yes. It's a little something.
Yeah, I don't. She was like, I love how you design, 'cause you're always thinking of the person. You're never thinking of the sales,
Mm,
or you know how lucrative it's going to be, and you're looking at other people's stuff. You're always like, how does it feel in the skin? How does it feel in the shoulder? It's easy
yes.
to take it off. How the buttons feel when you're putting them on. All of those things, and I feel like that's how I've been taught to produce things,
Mhm.
and we've lost some of that in making things now. you know.
Absolutely. That quality, that personal touch, and that luxurious feel. You know, everything is mass produced and lasts through two washes. That's it, right? Like having those quality garments so that you can feel good in your skin. You know, listen, I am going to be purchasing shortly, like probably when we're done with this interview. Tell me, Tamara, how can people find you and how can they order from J. Mérite?
So easiest way to order, jmerite.com. You can place your orders there. We have Afterpay. Um, we have PayPal and Karma, all those things that you want. Um, and also to get in touch with me, I'm everywhere. So Shop Jimmery on Twitter. You can DM me. Everything's open. Shop Jimmery on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook at Jmerite. And I have personal Twitter that's also open.
Okay.
It's Mara Charisse. I have a pretty big following on there. So if you look for my stuff, it'll pop right up. And I love to hear from people. So however, if you DM me, I answer. It's me. It's me packing your goods.
Mm,
It's me answering your emails.
wow.
It is no one else. And I want to hear your experience with the products. And even if you can't purchase, sign up for the website. I send emails all the time. I send discount codes all the time. Right
Wow.
now, we're running a sweepstakes, a giveaway where for Mother's Day, you just have to sign up. So I have your information
Wow.
and make a post. So wherever you make posts, tag us so I can see it. And that's all you have to do. And it doesn't, I believe in mothers of all mothers. So I don't have any biological children, but I have several children.
Hmm.
So either you're a pup mom, plant mom, if you're an auntie, if you're a godmother, if you're a mother of, the children you babysit, or this is children you mentor, or just the people in your life and you're just a mothering figure, I love to hear about it. Post something short, sweet. It can be a Twitter, hey, this is me at Shop J. Marie. I will see it. And you'll be put in the running, and my mother's going to choose the winner on Mother's Day.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. I love
And
everything
you're going to
about
get
this
merch. You're not
brand.
going to get a gift. You're going to get an actual piece of the merch.
Listen, I'm going to be entering in. And if you guys are smart, you will enter in as well because every item is gorgeous. Every item is
Thank
gorgeous.
you. Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Tamara, I want to thank you for joining me today. I want to thank you for all you're doing. Keep going. Soon, you are not going to be able to answer emails and pack things
I
because I believe that you are going to explode. It's only been a few months, and we will do all we can to promote your brand and let people know about you because what you're doing is amazing. And I honor you. I honor the work that you're doing.
honor you, and you deserve, and thank you for everything you do because mental health is so important. And I have my own Black female therapist who I think is the most amazing person in the world, and it's so needed. And I just love everything you do.
Thank you
Everything.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining Coffee and Conversations. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will be back with another episode soon.